but it's really cheap. It's just a couple bucks here and there, but you get little treats in your mailbox.
Oh shit!
Like, oh, I forgot I ordered
It's
this.
so good to see you, Dennis.
He said, "I wish this was the shit that I thought I was buying."
I know. Well, sometimes sometimes you get a really good deal. I mean, especially on the music equipment stuff. I mean, it really is. It's helping me fix this bass up that I got for free when I bought the amp. And it was really in bad shape. And I've got everything that I need to fix this thing up off of Wish for like $6.
Oh damn!
Where if I went to Guitar Center, it would have cost me about $50.
Yeah. He said $6.
Yeah, I mean, with all shipping and everything, you get like this thing. You pay like $2, and you get this piece, and then you get another piece for like $7. It's just like, well, I said $6. So that 6 and 7 adds up to 13, right? So anyway,
in most countries,
it depends on which mathematical system you're.
Yeah, exactly.
That's if you believe in math, that is.
Yeah, that's
because remember, the guy said the other night, 1 + 1 does not equal 2. Didn't someone say that the other night? 1 + 1 equals window. Wasn't it one of you guys that said it?
1 + 1 equals 3.
No, 1 + 1 equals window.
What?
Yeah.
That shit got my brain itching right now. What the fuck? what the fuck is 1 + 1 equals window?
Yeah.
Okay. If you say so.
The reason why the child said that was because he said it was one piece of window pane and the other piece of window pane or something like that. So it was like 1 + 1 he's like equals window, because that's what they were taught in school. They show them a thing of a window and it's 2 pieces of fuck it. It's 2 pieces of glass. It's 2 pieces of glass. I knew what the child said window.
I feel like I'm like, huh?
That was
dumb. Glowing's in the chat. She's saying so she's not sure of the hangout, I guess. Well, she's not getting. Oh, she says I'm getting emergency alerts on her phone, so apparently she's getting some storm advisories or some shit.
Man, we need her in here. Glow, get in here.
Somehow you gotta get her the link or invite her somehow.
Let me figure out how to invite her. Hang on a second. Let me see how I can invite my little friend.
I'll be black. I gotta go get me another beer and
You'd be black?
Yeah, I'll be right black.
See that? Man, that's not even fair.
Oh, damn it.
Now, if I said that, everyone would be having a heart attack. No, maybe not. Worse. But I never offend. I never try to offend. Hey, New York. Hey, New York. Is your mic working? No? Damn. I will try to put this in Discord. Both of them. Oh, fuck. I was in the wrong place. Damn it. Wait a minute. Hello, everybody. We are still talking about Hurricane Irma. So while we're talking about Irma, we are having a nice conversation, because you know what? If we take everything too seriously, we're not going to help people get through it. So we're not here to cause panic. We're not going to cause panic and say, oh my God, everybody run. No, we're not doing that. Pack the shit you need to pack if you have to leave. But don't go unless you have to go. But yeah, don't panic, people. Hang on a minute. I am going to grab my little friend, Glow, because she just didn't, we've been telling her to get her app together. Get your app together, woman. So that this doesn't have to happen every time we do a live broadcast. So I'm going to invite a couple people in here from Florida. living in the middle of the storm right now. Okay, just a second. Hello, I'm going to invite you through Discord. We have a Discord chat room if anybody's interested in going. If you didn't get an invitation, that means you can't come. That's as far as that goes.
The disco chat.
That the disco scoop.
I'll say you know Tom's in the chat too.
Invite him in.
Say what?
Tom, would you like to come and chit chat with us?
Oh yeah, get Tommy's ass up in here.
Tommy, get your ass up in here.
Get your ass up in here, Tommy.
Talk like that because I'm around track.
Oh yeah, blame it on the black guy. All right, whatever. It's always the black guy's fault.
I blame it on the brother. Get the fuck out of here. I blame it on the brother.
Shit. Cheers.
Why did Stardust leave our thing? Oh, I get why. I was like, why did she leave? But she left because of she's probably shutting all her app stuff off, you know.
She said she was damn. Glowing was getting all the alerts.
You don't even know.
What you talking about, Willis? I don't know what the hell I'm doing. All right, so what were we talking about? Nobody knows.
We're talking about me. No, I'm just kidding. I was saying that
a little narcissistic, aren't we? Come on now.
No, I'm just kidding. What I was saying was I like doing the stream talking about the hurricane, but I think what we should make it about is lifting people up and not freaking them out. You know, it's very important to lift people, like to make people laugh, lift them up.
Oh, yeah.
Not freak them out, or like take cover. Oh my God, get out. You know,
yeah, I mean,
because earlier my stream, of course, they still got to prep, they still got to do what they got to do.
Exactly.
But we don't have to be a part of freaking them out. Because the last stream we just did, the beginning of it was all about freaking them out, and it wasn't me that was doing it, but I'm just saying I didn't really like that much. You know.
Okay, back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hi Shane.
Hey.
I was saying that for the stream, right? Instead of freaking people out, saying take cover, you could be the ears and eyes. You in New York.
I'll say New York bounced out again.
Yeah, it's his connection, I think. He's trying out his computer at the same time. Well, anyway, Shane, because you're in Florida, sorry if I used your name. I apologize. Hello. Since you're in Florida, you could be our eyes and ears over there. I don't want to freak people out. And the last stream, it kind of bothered me a little bit because I don't want to be, you know, that place, you know, causing panic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you're there and exactly it is, especially when we can't see you. We can't see you where you are. And I was freaked out when I couldn't hear. Couldn't hear Televia or anything. Really freaked me out.
Grab some towels, wrap those around there so they don't bounce around.
Okay, see, like that kind of stuff. So what are you doing right now? Well, let us know.
My son is packing all his electronic stuff. So I told him to put some towels in there so it doesn't bounce around.
Yeah, make sure he puts it, wrap it up.
Wrap it up so it doesn't bounce around it. So they're electronics. They bounce against each other, bud.
And put plastic over them. You don't know if water's going to, at any time, doesn't matter if it's because of the hurricane or something else. Make sure everything's packed with plastic. Even saran wrap or something. If you don't have bags, you can use.
Oh, excuse me.
So how was the store? Did you go to the stores today? Was it like they were showing on the news, or tell us the truth? Was it like the news was showing?
Did I go to a store today? I was in the Publix. There's food and stuff there, depending on what you're looking for. Water, no. Gas, no. those are true. If you're trying to get wood from the Home Depot or something like that, nope, sandbags gone.
There you go.
No, it is true.
He said he was waiting for tomorrow to get his wood. He's probably not going to be able to get his wood tomorrow.
Well, the West Coast is getting the last minute, so I was just barely seeing today people like piling into Home Depot. So it just depends. Like right now, they closed most of the stores for Saturday. So it's just a matter of what may or may not be open still. They're going to try to. They're begging for gas stations to stay open for a little bit as long as they can. But at some point, the employees have to go, and there's not going to be any gas running anyways on the state. They're not going to have a tanker out there trying to fill up a gas tank.
They should have been let those employees go home. That shit is crazy.
Well, there's people still on the roads.
Yeah, that's nuts. And they talking about, after midnight.
Well, in those cases, they should have first responders that work for them.
Well, people have abandoned their cars on the side of the road at this point because they're out of gas. So they've abandoned their cars. There's no way of getting them anywhere.
See, I'm that brother. I'm not leaving my fucking car. I'm pushing that shit as far as I can until the fucking soles fall off my sneakers. I'm taking my shit with me until I can't take it no damn more. The hell to the nine, leaving my shit behind.
I assume at that point when they're like that, they're either trying to go to the closest gas station to get like a little bit of gas into their vehicle or something. I would assume that's what they're trying to do at least.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm just being an asshole because I just know how my brain works. I'm like, I'm not leaving my fucking car. The hell no. At least I'm taking my stereo out if I gotta abandon it and shit though.
Yeah. Well,
get the fuck out of here. I'm just kidding.
Your stereo ain't gonna mean shit once it gets wet.
I know. I'm just being
I know what you're being.
Being a jackass. But you know what?
Yeah.
It's probably some people that actually really would do some shit like that.
Or they do.
Not realizing the severity of it, or just trying to think that, if I just push my car a couple miles down the road, I might be all right.
Hey, what do you need paid for?
Well, people should be jumping on mopeds and motorcycles at that point.
Shit, at that point, give me a fucking skateboard. Anything with wheels on it that don't need gas, I'm good.
Right? Get a boat, yeah.
Yeah, that too. I'm gonna keep the skateboard in the boat though, just for when the water recedes. I still got a way to get around faster than walking.
All right. You stick your skateboard underneath your boat and scoot it around.
Shut the hell up.
Well,
yeah, no.
You know what? Maybe over exaggerate that shit. Yeah.
Just trying to, shed a little
light. Yeah,
some colors on this motherfucker because this shit don't look too, whatever. On the flip side, though,
stop.
I don't mean I'm just saying. I'm not being a jerk off or nothing, but we got plenty of wood in the Home Depot down here. I'll be more than happy to ship some shit off. It might not get there in time, but it'll be on its way.
You. Then you'd have to go and say that, huh? Redeem yourself.
I'm just saying. I mean, whatever. I'm just, being.
No, that's very kind. And you know what? I hope other people have that kindness in their heart, like you just said.
I mean, honestly, I would. Not that it would help and shit, but at least it's the effort, I guess, that tries. I would try to help out as much as I can. I'm just like that. But damn. But we got plenty of wood in Home Depot around here, though. I'm just saying.
Yeah, around here is in New Jersey.
That's
by the way.
Well, yeah, but think about it though. I mean, for the most part, if the shit is coming if it's coming to the East Coast and they knew that this shit was coming, these businesses should have got the fuck together. And the states that aren't getting hit, they should have asked or donated some sort of service since they're all under the same fucking corporation in the first, and we'll donate some fucking plywood and water or whatever the fuck they got in excess because they got plenty of shit in excess that we have and they don't. So,
You're right. They did have enough time. They knew this thing was happening for over a week. We've been here.
Almost like they acted like dumbasses on purpose.
Yeah, exactly. But that's because it serves a purpose.
It's taken a different turn, you guys. I mean, it was, basically before it was all east.
It looked pretty bad about 4 days ago.
Glow.
It looked pretty
over here
bad
where I am. They told us, since they started talking about it, that it was hitting Florida. They were saying that here in Canada that it was hitting Florida, and that was like a few days ago. Stop showing off that phone. Oh, is she mad she leave us?
No.
Oh, what happened?
There was probably a phone problem. It was like my phone was ringing, but it was like New York's picture was popping up. He's trying to call in, and I declined it because I'm already on the call. So I don't know. That's the thing with phones, man. I don't know.
He thinks you're in the other place.
And maybe when I declined that, it kicked her off. It happened at the same time.
You kicked her out? No,
I didn't kick shit. I just declined his call because I'm already on the damn call. I was just like trying to shut my phone.
You know what's funny? I know, I get you. Okay, she's back. I want to see why it doesn't.
He called me. Why you call me?
Who called you? Did you call her?
Yeah.
How did you call her?
I have no idea, but he did.
Because I can't. I've been trying so hard to. I don't know why the fuck it does that. Pardon my language. I'm sorry, everybody. Don't be upset with me for swearing. No, I glow. Anytime when we're doing a live stream, I can't invite you. I can't. You got to add me to your circles, girl. Something.
No.
What the hell?
That's Dre.
I know.
You throw people out. I got him.
Everybody's calling me.
See, I answered it.
Why
now
is
I think I'm on the phone.
Why are you calling me?
My bad.
Because you're in that other hangout still, Flo.
Yeah, no, I was actually prank calling. Yeah. I did that shit on purpose.
I hung up.
Now.
You're terrible.
I'm just playing. It's the beer. Blame it on alcohol.
If you were drinking water, that would have never have happened.
Yo.
Shit. Yo,
hey, I can hear you.
I'll say, New York looked like he twisted like a French breed.
So New York. You heard what he just said. I mean, what Glow said, that there's no wood in the depots, and what else, Glow? There's no water.
No water.
But you already know how to make your water.
I don't make water. I just collect it. Like, I'm a little fucked up, but I know you said some bullshit.
I told you, he's twisted. He's twisted like a French breed. Just
last time I drank something was the last stream that I drank.
I was there. That was
the last time I drank something. What?
That was the last time I seen you.
Y'all fucking twisted like a motherfucker right now.
You were on someone's panel.
Bent like a boomerang.
That's just only three of these little motherfuckers, yo.
Hey, you talking about you? I thought you said you was gonna drink the whole bottle.
I am.
The whole bottle.
It's only 12:30.
Oh, damn. Oh, that's true.
Chloe,
yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're talking about hurricane.
I know. A hurricane comes, it breaks my window right there. My window.
I didn't mean to say that like that.
If it breaks that window, then I'm gonna go into the bathroom.
Actually, we were talking about the fucking Home Depot motherfuckers and everybody else that act like they didn't know that shit was coming.
That's what we were talking about. Mm-hmm. Yep, they did. They act like they didn't know.
Yeah. I don't think they stocked up enough extra.
They didn't even bother.
They knew.
That's because they already knew what was going to happen.
Let me tell you something.
Yep.
Where I live here in New Jersey, shut up. Where I live here in New Jersey, it's like, it's trees everywhere, big ass trees, like real close to the power lines everywhere. For the past month and a half, this is two big companies out here. They've been all up and down these county highways and the major roadways, trimming trees back like a motherfucker for the past month and a half. They ain't never done no shit like this on this scale around here as far as tree removal around power lines, literally probably since I was like 15, 16 years old that I seen something like that, you know what I mean? So that just kind of tells me that the motherfuckers know, or they know what's coming.
They were
exactly planning in advance because they don't want to completely destroy the electricity or whatever. But a lot of these companies anyway, they probably get like long outrange type weather reports from sources that aren't disclosed to the public. I'm sure that NOAA type shit, whatever. So it's to save money for them in the long run.
Listen, this is what I feel. They want to fuck up shit enough that they don't lose money. Once they start losing money and gotta give it back to us, that's when they're gonna get pissed off. That's why they don't want to give the money back, or the hurricane relief program, all that shit. That's why they don't want it, because they're stealing it from us already. So why would they want to give it back to us?
They ain't gonna give shit back to you.
So that's what they want to create. They want to get a lot of deaths and least amount of money they can spend. That's the bottom line.
I think right now, I don't think they're necessarily looking for death, so to speak, to kill people. I think they're more trying to displace people and get people up out of, at least to the point where either eventually they can take over the land.
God damn, got a suntan like a motherfucker.
I thought you was picking your nose. Yeah, but seriously, either I don't think they're really interested in killing people per se right now like that. Like if you just happen to succumb to the conditions around you, then so be it. But they're not like out literally, killing people like that, even though their intentions are in the end to probably take some people out, I'm sure. But I think that for the most part, they
come and get me.
They're kind of. They're not kind of.
I think they're infatuated with the psyop. They enjoy watching the chaos they create.
Like a big game.
Well, that's that masonry shit.
And there's a long-term plan that's been going on for a long time, as we all know. And so we're reaching a climax in part of that long-term plan, but they're leading us, even us that are claim to be awake, like sheep to the slaughter, with fear porn.
Well,
even though, like I was saying earlier,
what's that saying? That ordo ad cow or whatever, the order out of chaos. They know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, so we have to be aware of that as well. It
is the ones who don't like the order they worry about.
Yeah, no, I just still think that basically right now they're probably more interested in displacing people or whatever, so they can either take control of the land.
They're alpha testing,
or they're trying to slowly consolidate the people in certain areas so they're more easily controlled. It's probably a combination of all that shit.
Well, and how do they do that? They use large catastrophes and media hype to control the population, to make them believe whatever the fuck they see on TV, man. They
could very well bankrupt the state of Florida, right?
Yes.
Oh hell yeah.
What's that?
Very easily.
That's why you need to get guns and get as much as bullets. Bullets. A lot of bullets.
Technically,
I have no guns. I don't have weapons.
They're gonna come for the weak-minded. The weak are gonna get taken care of really easy. It's the strong will survive.
If we're I always say, if there's a Mad Max, I'll watch from the other side.
You need to secure your home. Make sure nobody, because see what happens is when people start leaving, people want to break in your shit.
That's true.
No, I definitely agree with that. The more dire it gets, people are gonna turn to like home invasions and shit. Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Even people that wouldn't do it before.
Yeah, out of necessity.
Somebody
out of fucking pressure.
That motherfucker over there, I know he'd been storing shit up. Go try to hit him up. Kapow! Okay, guess we ain't gonna fuck with that dude.
That's what I'm saying. Check it out. I got something for him.
The bad part about this storm is it's the whole
Don't
state.
freak out, my friend.
Yo, check it out.
And just to get
if the zombies come, the zombies come, this is what I got.
They're not coming. They're not coming.
They're gonna be some type of poison.
Fucking zombies.
There's gonna be a poison. they're gonna start walking. They're gonna start walking. This is what I got for the zombie.
I agree with you, Glowing, that they're not coming, but not in the way that that we're kind of talking about it, but the way it's perceived. That shit will happen during catastrophes in major areas, and then if there's a cat, just like in this situation, there's a lot of people migrating north away from that storm, and it's just probably freaking chaos. I'm so glad I'm not down there.
Let them come. I got a big sword by my side. Ese.
Wow.
This is a real Japanese sword.
All the footage and all of the media outlets, which I mean, I'm thankful for that, so we know what's going on. But at the same time, for years to come, they can use this shit over and over.
Wait for I cut myself.
Like it'd be like XXX fear porn, man. I'm gonna write a song called XXX fear porn.
You should. Let's write it right now.
Well, that's a good idea.
Let's write it right now.
They expect the whole entire state to be implemented in some sort of fashion, in some sort of way.
Can use the
situation, or if there's wind, or if there's whatever. And usually it's like, okay, you have one area that's really bad, so you can have people dispatched and whatever. But I mean, to get emergency services all the way to South Florida is going to be a freaking pain in the ass, man.
Yeah, that's so bad. And they'll exploit this, to get more government.
Mm-hmm. Or they'll implement new laws.
People will be calling for it.
Oh, they'll be begging for it. Well, the people that are begging for it, they're going to be putting them up front on the camera on the media, to make sure that the government,
where is their government?
is pressured to give more debt, because we're hundreds of trillions of dollars in debt.
Well, the thing is people really aren't that self-sufficient in Florida. They really aren't. It's not like we're all growing a bunch of freaking vegetables, and then a tropical storm like that runs through, you're pretty much screwed anyway.
I am.
So,
New York is.
It's dumping salt water.
Like
it's not dumping fresh water. It's dumping salt water, man.
Yeah, I'll say earlier, Glowing, you said something about, I guess the storm could bankrupt Florida or something.
Florida.
Right.
Easily.
I mean,
a lot of people are on Citizens United Insurance, which is state-run. And they've said for years it doesn't have enough to cover if we have a major hurricane ever come through.
But
I think about this. All those high-rises, all those condos, all the shit on the waterways, those are $1 million properties.
No flood insurance, probably.
Well,
wow.
Everybody gets as much insurance as they can get.
But technically, they're
coming to Tampa.
Technically, the whole damn country is bankrupt.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, if you think about it.
She was good.
And whenever they ask for the money and shit, it never goes to places they actually need to go to.
No, it doesn't.
They don't even. That's the thing. The country don't even really have money like that. The money that we have is money that's owed to other people. We don't have the fucking money for it. Anyway, it shows up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's bullshit. Complete bullshit. Fractional reserve.
The only power money has is that it's worth our work effort.
That we actually place value in it.
Services and goods. Yeah. And that's the only thing it is. I mean, at the top, there is no real freaking money. They're playing with numbers now. It's a game there. It's only real and tangible down here when we have, this is how much your rent is, this is how much a gallon of milk is, this is how much a gas is, this is how, that's where it's tangible. And then you work, your labor hours are turned into that. And that's where it's really tangible.
I wonder how much.
Freaking joke, anyways.
Insurance rates went up last week. You know what I mean? Insurance rates probably went right through this roof last week when they started discussing this was happening. It just might happen. You figure, Glow, how long we've known about this hurricane.
Yeah.
We've known about it for quite a while.
Yeah, they've been talking about it since, Houston was caught. And how much do you hear anything about happening with Houston and who's helping to recover anything there?
Yeah, it's like they're targeting the tourist attractions. They are, because, Texas is a big tourist place, and so is Florida.
Texas is also
and, of course,
the most heavily armed, state in the union.
It sure is.
Perhaps it's an attack on Texas because they've always been so independent and they're well armed and known to fight back, wanted to secede, all these things. Maybe they're being targeted purposely. We know that they can basically create and steer the weather.
Yes, we've seen that.
Yeah, exactly.
We've seen that. Yeah, we have, and it's scary to think that because they're not getting their way, because so many people are waking up and seeing this fuckery around us, that's their only thing they have left is to do that.
Well, think about it. I mean, if that's what it's going to come to, I don't want to be
can you give me some more wine?
The pessimist or whatever, but
give me that bottle.
I do think they're pushing an agenda, whether it's a war with another country, where they actually
it's all about China. That's it.
Well, yeah, it could be because China owns a lot of our debt. So yeah, I mean, I could see that. But what if they're just kind of clearing?
That's what it's going to. The reason why they're going to fight North Korea is going to starve the whole fucking hornet's nest. Because let me tell you something about China. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Nah, you good.
North Korea is like China is their little, the older brother. China's being the older brother. North Korea being that pest cousin you don't fucking like, but it's still your cousin.
Cousin Ray.
You got to back him up. You know what I'm saying? Your cousin Ray, but you still got his back no matter what. That's what North Korea. They're all Asians. They're going to stick together. You think they're going to come and say, okay, in the United States, whatever you say? No. They're just waiting for the right time, brother. The UN, remember, the first thing you're going to see a bunch of deployments of the UN troops here first. People are going to be, cool and all that stuff, and then they're going to start taking everything away. Your rights and everything, huh? Hold on. Wait.
She's like, there's no more wine. He's like, what? Yes, there is. I find it.
Check.
Well, Inquisitive Bunny's here in the
Hello,
chat.
Dennis. How are you? Oh, is she? Okay. I'm not.
Yeah.
Hi, Bunny.
What's up, Bunny? How you doing?
Let me mod up my girl.
Can you guys hear me?
Find it first. Yeah, we hear you now.
Yeah, we can hear
weird, man. I plugged in that microphone. I guess mess with the settings. Okay, I'm not seeing it.
So Dennis,
now
what do you
I'm
think of
seeing
that?
it. Okay.
What do you think of that? What we're saying?
I did have an opinion, but now
Julius Lex in the house too.
On the what were you just talking about? I got messing with this microphone and got distracted. But you were talking about China. And I did have an opinion on it. Oh yeah, China and North Korea, and the Asian and the media manipulation involved with this supposed nuclear testing in North Korea and all that shit, and China's support for North Korea, which they've said that they would, they would support North Korea.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Oh.
Yeah.
This is not good. This is not good at all. I'm getting like heartburn, dude. Oh, like right here. Ah. I don't want this buzz to go away. This is a good buzz too.
Yeah, boy.
Salute.
Yeah, salute to heartburn.
Salute to my homie right there, Dre. We would go a couple of months already talking. We've been chilling. We always agree. I don't think I ever disagree with you one time yet.
I mean, I like to think I'm an agreeable person. I have my moments or whatever, but But yeah.
I know.
Well, that's because we think alike, though. We think alike.
Yo, what's up with Jamaican? He be getting on your nerves for real, right?
Nah, that's my boy. He don't bother me at all. I think you funny as hell. That's my dog, though, yo.
You were like, yo, his fucking microphone. I think he got a delay on his fucking internet connection.
Yeah, well, he definitely.
I think it's like 3 seconds.
He definitely has a dreads be fucking with him.
He be fucking getting mad at him.
Nah, he don't really get mad at him. He just cracks the fuck up laughing because
he be like, yo, let me fucking talk. This is my show.
Nah. He was fucking with Flat Earth Jamaican. He was like, man, all this time we thought it was a delay in your phone. you just like cutting motherfuckers off. Yeah, that shit was funny as hell. But yeah, nah, that's my dog though. Flat Earth Jamaican, that's my boy. I like that motherfucker. Yeah, he cool as hell. He be up in Walmart.
Oh, yeah.
He be up in Walmart putting 200 reasons a flat Earth exists or whatever, or 200 reasons.
Fuck, for real hardcore.
Yeah, nah, he goes into Walmart. Every time he goes into Walmart, he puts it on the computers on display in the electronics department, and he walks out. And I think that shit is cool though. Yeah,
I do that with the customers. I do it with all my customers. The funny thing is, this lady, she was like 73 years old. She was on top of it. She was like, "Yeah, I know about that shit." I was like, "What? So you up on that shit?" She got Flat Earth. Said, "Yeah, I'll be in the chat room." I'm like, "What? You kidding me?" She got, "I ain't stupid."
Yeah, I say a lot of people just won't admit it because they think that oh shit.
Oh, la corona.
Yep. Nah, that's the empty. Yeah, I'm just saying a lot of people, they're just afraid to admit it, because they think that people going, treat them different or whatever. Treat them like down. An asshole, like last you fucking meeting, retarded,
In
whatever.
my job, we had a meeting. True. The owner was there. And somebody was making a joke. And I'm like, listen, remember when we were getting the eclipse? And I was like, you're not supposed to be looking at that shit. Back in the old days, the Indians, American Indians, they would treasure it, but they would not look at it. Only a few chosen ones were allowed to look at it so they could experience it. But the whole tribe would not look at it. So I said, I'm not looking at that shit. That ain't shit. We're not gonna see. Anyway,
I looked at that motherfucker without no glasses.
Thinking about my tribe.
No, I didn't look at it. I stood indoors.
They did a ceremony
here.
You
supposed to, you ain't supposed to stay indoors, bro. You gotta experience it, man.
Nah, it's not for us. It's not meant for us.
It is meant for you. You're connected to that sun, whether you think you are.
That's the dead sun. That's the opposite of the light.
Look, that motherfucker makes plants grow. So
our sun makes the plants grow. But that one, the old one, the one is dead. I honestly believe this is the second time the sun has been, and I honestly believe there's another sun being built as we speak. Who's gonna take this one spot when this one dies?
Did you?
And you might see, and when you sit next time you see a eclipse, you might see two of those. You never know.
See, but
a lot of people did see something else. A lot of people did see something. I caught something on my camera.
I think
that I know wasn't
two. I think it was at least two objects crossed the sun's surface or whatever. The eclipse.
That's right.
Because it might have even been three. But I think it was two. Listen, I seen it at one point in time. It was on the right-hand side. Mm-hmm. At one point in time, it was, and I got pictures of all three different.
I know. I saw them.
On one picture, it's coming in from the right-hand side. You start to see the eclipse. Then on another picture, the eclipse is coming from the bottom, moving up to the top, and then the next picture is the eclipse is exiting on the left. Yeah.
I'm telling you, maybe you think it's possible that it was hologram. That whole thing was holograms.
Holographic
supercomputers.
Well, do you know who?
Because only certain few people saw that. I mean, here in Florida, I work all day long, and I work every day from 8 to 7, 8, 9 o'clock. I didn't see nothing. It was a normal day working.
You say you ain't look. How the hell you know?
Because I was working.
Yes,
I didn't look up. I was working all day.
I was, man. Look, I looked at that shit not all day because it was cloudy, but I looked at it bare eye.
I did look at it.
Whatever, and
no, I swear, I just kept my head down.
But I got three different pictures.
Me too.
I actually got video too.
Huh?
It's crazy. But there is a flat Earth model that has more than one sun. It's not the popular model, but
ours does. Our model has more than one.
They said sun gazing was good for you. If you
if you do it right, you got to do it right though. You should be barefoot on dry soil. You can't really do it with sneakers on because you got rubber soles. You can't do it on concrete.
Yeah. I do it all the time. I got grass outside.
Exactly. As long as you're on some dry ground, that's how you're supposed to do it properly.
As a kid, when I grew up, that's why I like the countryside when I go around here because it reminds me back in PR. When we were kids, You fucking had no motherfucking shoes. You know what I'm saying? You have to walk barefooted everywhere, and then when you go to school, you have your school shoes, and then you got your church shoes. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? So you have to walk around barefooted or with some chancletas. You know what chancletas are?
Yeah,
I
I know
know
what
you
they are.
know. Because you got a
I
Dominican
do.
girl.
Chancletas. I know what arroz con gandules is too.
Arroz con gandules. Was it chickpeas? Was it
Yeah, the
chickpeas?
chicken with the chickpeas and arroz con pollo. And all that.
Y pasteles.
Yeah, pasteles too. Her mom, you know, she makes them.
Tell her to make some pasteles.
Man. Yeah. Let me tell you something, bro. We don't really eat like that. At least I don't anyway. You know, I try to eat. I eat
stopped eating
relatively
that
healthy. I ain't gonna front.
for a
I
while
eat
now.
meat
Fucking
every
crazy.
now and then. I eat meat every now and then. Like matter of fact,
Right,
shit, I made some banging ass big chicken today. That shit was delicious. That shit was so good that it make you want to smack your mama.
Yeah, it smack your mama for.
Hell yeah, that's how that shit made you.
I ate some chicken wings last night, but I don't eat them
Nah,
every
I
day.
ain't fucking with the wings. I need them thighs. Put them.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
I need some thighs right now too. Word.
Yeah.
I haven't
Listen,
had a squeeze for a little bit.
these are some other
Shit, I ain't
shit.
lying. I'm keeping it real 100 live on YouTube, baby.
Boy, you better get you some motherfucking some Jerkins lotion.
That'd be fucked up if I died tomorrow, or whatever, and I die alone.
You better ask. Never mind. I ain't gonna say that. That ain't nice.
Hey,
I
what?
might get in trouble. Yeah,
Nah.
I was gonna tell him to ask.
Yeah.
No, never mind.
That's what.
Chill, Baba.
Nothing.
That's what we got socked.
Say
So
what?
we got a sock. He's still letting the cat out of the bag.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, my job got me fucked up. Like you give me my hand, I got callus in my hand from that shit.
That so does not belong with that.
What the fuck? Who hit me up?
No, don't show us that. No.
Oh damn! Here she.
I didn't say that. Look, I didn't say anything. You guys talk about the lotion.
Yo, so what's up? Yo, invite more people. Chat. How many people we got in the chat right now?
Inquisitive's in the chat.
She won't come in the voice chat.
Inquisitive mind.
Inquisitive bunny.
Yeah, she's always like a freaking like a ninja, man. She
be playing
sniping motherfuckers down.
She does. She snipes them out really easy too.
She snipe them quick. She be on point, no doubt. Oh man, I got some news on Marion County flood warnings. Holy shit! We gotta go. See you later, alligators. Nah, I'm too old school. The worst come scenario, I will go to the shelter. That's it, and I'll bring my shit. If they try to keep me there, I'm gonna blast myself out. You're gonna see me on TV.
Who's in chat? Who's in chat that want to come in here? I'll invite them in.
They're not gonna keep me there, bro. They're not gonna tell me I can't leave. That's the problem.
Nah,
that's what they're doing. They're gonna keep you in there. They're gonna say you can't leave until everybody's released.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Kiss my ass.
Then they'll beat you up and make you take you with them.
I just released a video. It's called Proof of Weather Modification, NASA, and let me see.
I posted it the other day. Actually,
and chemtrails.
Okay, I posted one on the other stream that we just had.
I like ODD. He's just like me.
Yeah, he's cool. You come into our
I appreciate
Discord.
him, bro.
If you come into our Discord,
I hope he does well. Take it all away, ODD. Take it all away. I hope you listening to our chat. We're a small channel, but we don't get like that.
If you, of course, we will be. If you come in, I was so busy helping everyone with their channels, I should have been helping myself with my own during all that time. But we're here now, right? New York, if you come into our Discord chat, his own channel in there too. His own server.
Where I'd like to talk to him one day.
Marlena, you gotta take.
Well, I'll bring you right in there.
You got to take Bunny on a flight. She said she never been on a plane. You got to hook her up. She wants you to be her pilot.
So scared. We talked about that. She said she'd be so scared.
Yeah, I'm like, man, that seems kind of.
She'd be scared of what?
She'd be like, Mr. T, I have to knock her ass out to get her in the plane.
Flying.
Yo, Bunny, what's up? On a plane?
Yeah.
I've been everywhere in a plane. I've been everywhere. You know, you playing girl. You like a pilot and shit, right?
Yeah.
What?
But tell her that.
Serious?
Bunny.
She said she never been out of the state of Texas. Even been to Oklahoma.
Damn, that's insane.
Damn, like, yo, we need to.
She don't even ask her one question. Yo, ask her. Has she even left her own town where she lived? Ask her that.
Girl.
She can hear you.
So yo, Bunny, have you even left the town you from? Where you at? Where you live right now?
Damn,
tell me what she tell me what she's saying.
Yeah, we need to go kidnap her ass and take her on some damn sightseeing or something.
What she said?
Pop. Nah, she just said, it says, a matter of fact, I've never been out of the state of Texas. I've been to Oklahoma, but in my eyes, that don't count. So basically, she said she never been out of Texas.
God damn, girl, you need to get the fuck out of the rock, under that rock.
That's why I said we need to go kidnap her ass and take her sightseeing or something. Just be like, come on.
I'm gonna send yo, Bunny, check this out. I'm gonna send an Uber to pick you up to bring you to Florida.
Damn, this motherfucker said an Uber.
Hey, that shit's class, yo. You're gonna get a nice little.
Yeah, no, I hear you, bro. I'm just saying. He just said, "I'm gonna send you an Uber." This is how
you come over here and keep me bunny warm. Keep me bunny warm.
Oh, look, you.
Yo, I know people like that. They just don't go nowhere. They just stuck in their own little world.
Yeah, but look.
Imagine, yo, there's some people in Puerto Rico in the rural areas, like in the farm areas. They never left that town. They don't even know what a computer looks like. They don't even know what a toilet looks like. They only go to latrines.
Shit, that might actually be a good thing. The way we fucking, the way we get it in nowadays. We can't live without the latest amenities. You take somebody from our lifestyle, a type of living or whatever here in the States, and put them in a third world country for a week, they'll lose their fucking minds.
Where
no toilet paper, no toothbrush.
You know what's the first thing I do if that ever happens to me? I will stop making babies. I swear to God, I'll make babies all day.
Yeah, but damn, he's
all day.
Walk around with a bunch
I'll be full time. Full time, baby.
This shit can't do nothing. You gotta see if you was gonna do that, you have to plan it out. You can't get them all pregnant at the same time because then you fucking up.
Oh no. Oh, I separate my times. So I got the main squeeze. Then I got the ones left back. They left back. You know what I'm saying? Like the 5s and the 4s. You know what I'm saying? If I was the last male in the world, that's what I mean.
You can't do it like that. Nope, can't do it like that. You can't have no main squeeze. If you had a harem of 10 women and it was like that, you would have to treat them all exactly the same, and each one would have their role.
But yo,
you can't say yo.
You're always gonna have your favorite, baby. You're always gonna have your favorite.
Make that known. That's the type of shit you
I didn't tell you I was gonna. I didn't tell you I was gonna make it known, Papa. Chill. You assuming
I'm
that
back. Speaking of favorites, I'm back. Yeah.
There you go, Mama.
For everybody that's just listening,
we miss you.
We're gonna be doing our.
Another survival thing that I want to show you people.
Damn, Wichita fucking Falls and Kansas.
Always look. You see my hand? You see this right here?
What you got?
What is that?
This can help you on a.
Some kind of braided.
If you need to tie something.
Oh, let me turn my camera. Got some cord. That's what you got.
It's cord. Just cord, but it's
okay.
But
nice and compact.
It's a nice little wrist, but you see it?
Yeah, it's probably about 25 feet of probably.
Mm-hmm.
How many feet?
20.
Oh, see, that's what I said. In that little ass package, most people, you get a 20-foot rope, that shit gonna look like an extension cord on a construction site, all coiled the fuck
And I got some, look, even for here, I got some tamarindo seeds. I know you know what tamarindo is. Tamarind.
Yeah.
I got C's, the most rare C's. That's my shit. I collect C's. I'm like the nerdiest motherfucker ever.
Shit, at least you got the shit though. You know, you got the shit that matters though. So
I got sour.
it's all good.
I got sour stop. I got avocado.
What is it, dried?
I got some.
I even got the fresh fruit.
I even got this. Look.
I'm looking. I don't see shit. Oh, what the hell? The fuck is that? The damn lemon, man? Or mango?
This is a mango.
Okay.
Kelly got a little buzz on, showing us inside his fridge.
Got
cherries.
Make sure you save your cherry pits.
Vitamin B17.
Everything that I follow is out of the Dr. Sebi's guy.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up, though. Yeah.
You know what he does, right? You know what he went to school for, right?
Who, Dr. Sebi?
No, New York himself, New York.
Dude. Oh, nah, I have no idea.
Yeah, I graduated just like 3 months ago with a bachelor's in alternative medicine.
Oh, okay.
My bachelor's in science. My degree is in science.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
One of my accomplishments.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on my master's now.
So, just an update just now by the 11 o'clock news, or whatever they want to call the update. They're saying the trajectory is very, very west now. And, you know, the models might even put it west of actually land. So it may go west of Florida.
Fuck, that's where we at.
That works.
Me and her.
The coast is still got to get it.
Me and her, we on the west coast. Mostly in the west coast.
Yeah. That's why I'll be better off going towards the east now.
Yeah, that's what we got to do.
Which I'm planning on doing tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll be happy because they might not lose power over there. Shit, that'd be great.
Yeah.
At least some of the state doesn't get freaking devastated. It'd be great.
Oh my god, I'm fucking crazy now. I'm scared as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck you scared about now?
Keeps on going west.
Come and get me.
I'll say, what the hell you scared about now? You done stayed there, shit.
Shit, I'm riding this motherfucker, whatever be. And I'm gonna be live as long as I'm got battery. I'll be live on YouTube.
Well, I'll give you a viewpoint from where I'm at. Where I'm at. As I can.
Well, as long as we got internet, yeah, sure.
We're not gonna have internet.
I'll try to show you what I got as long as I got it for.
Yes, Glow. Stay with us as long as you can.
Oh my god, I'm so scared.
Try.
You should be scared.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, I'll tell you what. This is.
Well, you're not Cali. That's far enough inland. You shouldn't have to worry about storm surge and shit.
Yeah, no storm surge, but wind, yes.
Yeah, it's the wind you have to worry about, like everybody else. Wind, but it should be okay.
Yeah, well, no. There's no water coming here. I guarantee you that. We high. Only if Florida completely goes underwater. The only way we're gonna get water here is they gotta go underwater the whole time.
Man,
imagine that shit, B. Imagine that shit. You guys watching TV.
Next state's up.
And all of a sudden, you guys see Florida underwater, literally like there's nothing to see. It's like the beach.
They just had some news footage. It wasn't too long ago where in Florida, I think it was like Miami was fucking underwater.
Miami goes underwater once in a while.
Yeah, it was like 2 or 3 feet of water.
Oh my god! Yeah. Stop it!
When it gets to a high tide, some of the streets in Miami are flooding already.
Well,
the West, the Key West like that every day.
I mean,
it is flat as hell out there.
High tide, it gets floody.
Yo.
Well, they have the wetlands and they have all this crazy stuff, and you know.
Shit, they build on all the wetlands around here.
Yeah, they're crazy building. So
they crack me up with that shit.
Building shit, man.
Like that's why it's called wetlands, motherfuckers, because it's supposed to be wet. It's supposed to be, water's supposed to go there.
Well, we're supposed to have all the barrier island stuff, right? These barrier islands are supposed to be barrier islands, not living islands, right? You're not supposed to really actually be on these barrier islands because there's a purpose for them. They break the barrier, right?
Exactly.
So there's all these homes all sitting up on barrier islands now. They're going to be probably creamed by storm surge. Those are the pictures they'll be showing you later on, I think, are the barrier islands. Because that's where there's probably...
Oh, I don't know what to tell you.
You scared?
Look at this guy. Oh my god.
What does it look like there, Glow? Is it windy?
There's a little bit of mild wind, but you can't tell if that's just regular.
Yeah, they come in. They come in and out.
We had a regular storm. We had a regular thunderstorm come through, so it can be just regular sea breeze. I don't. The sky is clear right now. There's some clouds, the moon. It won't start getting picked up. The wind won't really start picking up until Sunday morning.
I think all right.
I didn't know if we should say bless you or you're all right.
That's what I think. At least Sunday morning before you're actually up this way, getting hurricane or breezy winds from hurricane, anything.
Right.
Right now, if anybody's feeling it, or if you see the idiots on the beach reporting and their shirts are moving, it's just sea breeze. It's not.
Oh shit! Look at this.
Look at what?
It's not hurricane yet.
No. Maybe it won't even hit you. Well, you never know.
Wicked.
There's another hit. Same thing I got.
Wicked.
Oh. But I packed my bag to go.
Good. You got all your good stuff with you?
No. I took crappy stuff. I mean, I'm going to be sweating and stuff. I mean, what the hell? But what do you need?
Do you have your old headphones?
We gotta go.
No, I have my old ones.
We gotta go to Orlando.
What do you mean you gotta go to Atlanta?
Tampa, Ocala, not far from it.
Nah, I'm leaving. I'm almost thinking, at this point, if it really stands this far west, and maybe even stays offshore, which means Tampa's still going to get it. Don't get me wrong, the West Coast is going to get it. It's a big storm.
Oh, that's good.
Right.
They're mine, but you can take
them. Don't mind him glowing. He's all buzzed out.
Buzzed out? You don't even know.
Shut up. They might not even lose their power. Shut up, man. I'll be sitting there in the air conditioner while your ass is sweating your ass off. And then tell me, I'm going to Orlando and there's that.
Sure you will.
Why is there not a garbage bag in any of these garbages, Owen? Oh my lord.
Yeah, don't take too much stuff. Yeah, don't take too much shit.
You don't need all that shit when it dies from power.
Yeah. True.
No, you can get into your car. That is true.
Yeah.
You know how many people are leaving their cars on the highway because they run out of gas?
A lot.
Did we talk about that earlier?
That's happening right now.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Gas stations are out of gas, and I don't think they're going to refill again.
No, you know what they're trying to do? They're trying to get tankers to go on the highways and fill those cars up.
Really?
Yeah, but it's really hard.
Come back.
You know what's funny? I saw 2 tankers with the troopers in front, one in the front, one in the back, escorting them.
Yeah, they're doing escorts right now to try to get.
Yeah, because people are fucking people.
Tampa.
Yeah, the
gas
gas
our ports in
tankers.
Tampa, then they've been trying to pump gas out like crazy. I mean, isn't every day somebody filling up? How is it that we run out of gas?
Because fucking people are greedy. Sorry to tell you.
I mean,
we live in a fucking greedy fucking world.
Mm-hmm.
But I
people
mean,
want first. Yo, I'm telling you, if they can step on your body to get away. They will step on you. No doubt. People are greedy.
They keep showing this repeat on the TV of some man giving away the generator, or he had the generator at Home Depot, and he let the other lady buy it, and she was crying and going crazy.
Oh, because we're gonna die if we don't have electricity.
Cat's eyes is in the chat.
Because electricity is gonna keep us alive.
Well, it will for people that need it for that has oxygen tanks and people that their children or whatever are hooked up to things.
I'm really sorry for those people. Yeah, I'm really sorry for those people.
Yeah,
no doubt.
I'm serious.
I'm a medical assistant, so I work with doctors and stuff, but not anymore. I quit.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I quit. I work for a cable company now.
So we got Cat's Eyes and Loco Tomo in the chat also.
Yo, what up?
What's up?
Fucking Bro Sanchez.
Well, Bro got a ding against his.
Yeah.
Bro Sanchez, somebody dinged him out, which would be, we believe, what was Brenda.
That hoe.
Well, that hoe.
He's a
I
hoe.
think with Dredd, I think what happened with Dredd was his internet kept acting up or some shit.
That motherfucker's in South Florida. He got to be evacuated already.
I think they said he went up to Jacksonville.
He probably already left, right?
I heard he went up to Jacksonville or something like that. He got up out of there.
Yeah.
Word, that's good.
I'm sure he did stay.
Yeah, that was definitely a good move. Yeah, he's right down in the,
He was right there in the fucking part of the fucking zone, yeah. Screw like a magoo.
The crazy part is I was seeing today, like when they had the Weather Channel going or whatever, there's some lady in the background running on like she had nothing else better to do than just go for a good old stroll run through the back park, like what the hell?
I just saw that right now too. Word. I'm like, you want to
get some exercise in, lady. Make sure you get that exercise in because there isn't a hurricane.
You got to burn those calories. What are you talking about? You got to burn those calories, girl.
Run against the wind.
There's got to be something better to do.
Those are the ones who get killed, and then you be like, they killed like in a funny way. They got killed by getting hit by a fucking growing pot, like a fucking plant pot, and they got killed by that, like stupid accidents like that because they didn't leave on time. By a fucking power line. The power line came down the pole and it just reached their apartment and just got electrocuted. Those are the ones I'm talking about.
God damn.
Wow.
Funny shit like that.
He said some funny shit. That shit ain't funny. That shit is fucked up. He said it's funny. You crazy.
Shit like some fucking 1,000 ways to die. You ever seen those videos?
Yo, that shit be having some funny ass shit on it though.
You ever seen those two couples from Japan who they got arranged marriage? 21, they decided to have sex for the first time, and they got so excited they both died. For real.
Anyway, the hurricane is going west now.
Yo, I'm west. Yo, pray for me, man. Pray for real.
Don't have sex.
I'm right at look at my map. Go pull Google's Earth, Florida, and you'll see.
What?
Dang shit! You better pull up a weather station. And Google Earth ain't gonna show the weather on that. Well, then they might. They probably got that shit in it. I ain't seen it in a while. Can you overlay like real time weather on Google Earth?
No, I'm just saying pull like my town. Tap in my town, Ocala.
Oh, just to see where it's at. I got you. Shit,
Yeah,
I want to
see where in Florida.
I want to see what the hell is hitting. I know. I mean, I seen some footage or whatever, but I wouldn't want to fucking be there. That's for damn sure.
They saying that shit is going to Mar-a-Lago.
Good. If anywhere, that's where it needs to go. That motherfucker got the money to fix his shit up.
Word, he's gonna be bankrupt before the fucking year's over.
Fuck him. Fuck all of them. I don't care.
Don't ask me for shit.
Well, I won't say all that, but pretty close.
Right?
Pretty close. Yeah, pretty damn close. So I ain't gonna front.
All we gotta do is work hard.
That's some bullshit. I've been working hard all my life. I should be farting on $100 bills right now, and it just ain't the case.
53% of your taxes gets besides what you really think is being the hidden tax in the food called is a hidden tax. If you look at the food you buy on the package, or you in a circle, that's a culture tax. That tax you're paying, you're not aware of, and it's also family. It's not going to a government. It's not going to help people. Family.
I got a link for you. It's called. I think it's called. I don't know what the fuck it's called. I'm not even going to try to tell you what it's called.
That's the name. Word.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nah, but listen, it's a video. It's about an hour long. It's a good watch though. It goes into like the etymology and shit of the banking system and how that shit is whatever. I don't even want to just fucking describe it to you because I'm just gonna fuck it up right now.
Don't start, Dre. Don't start.
What you talking about? But nah, listen, it's a video. You should watch it. It's gonna go into the etymology of like the banking system and this type of shit, maritime law, and
maritime law. That's the reason who was talking about earlier about the old lady who got fucking beat down and taken out of her home.
I remember what you're talking about, but I don't know who it was.
They can do that.
Yeah, it was someone on the other panel.
Right, because they own you by your birth certificate and your social security. They own you.
If you only knew to the extent.
Yeah, that was me, and yeah, when the National Guard went into her home, she legally they were right to do that because we sold that right out the window a long time ago, inadvertently, by voting for people that put shit in the news to distract you from what they're really doing in Congress. You know what I mean? So.
Slowly taking away your fucking
It's like
rights.
Coca-Cola.
Oh, they've been doing it for a long time.
Democrats and the Republicans, to me, they're like Coca-Cola and Pepsi-Cola. Cola's at the end.
The only difference between a Democrat and a Republican is the packaging. They both work for the same fucking people, and at the end of the day, they're just basically illusions of choice for fucking idiots that vote for them, pretty much.
I'm going to ask a question to the whole panel.
And I was one of them, so,
I'm going to ask a question to the panel. It's on top of that pyramid.
In my reality, there was nothing on top.
Okay,
Anybody
next.
else? Anybody else?
Go ahead, D.
Who's at the top of the pyramid? I mean, as far as the system that we live in.
Who's the shot callers?
The bankers.
Who's the shot caller?
Go ahead.
The people that created the money. The people that created the money are the fucking.
His name is Satan, and you should all know him.
Nah, it ain't the Rothschilds. She says Satan.
Good, skeptic.
You on my
you agree out his past.
I like to hear Dennis, what you got to say.
You guys are all right.
Yeah.
And, I mean, no one can say who. I feel like at this point, after I've been following this, this idea for many years, that like we talk about, well, money doesn't exist because there were hundreds of trillions of dollars in debt. So every time that they just we're going to give $5.7 billion to this program. We're going to make sure disaster relief is on its way and all that stuff. But meanwhile, we're all paying for insurance for these type of disasters. And then they go hire the best lawyers in the country. Well, they're not lawyers, they're liars. So they go in the court to try to keep them from covering your disaster insurance that you paid for all these years that you may or may never use. It's
a racket.
It's a freaking racket from the top to the bottom, and actually, there's no money. It's you believe what is there now.
The only money is the money that you paid in from your labor.
Right, but that, right? The money is the key, though. The people that run the money, they created a system where
it's because of faith. No, it's all about faith. Because people believe the money is real. So it's fake.
Absolutely. But if it was no fake, at the same time, though, it's not fake because you physically need it in order to survive this system.
And
so
as fake
as it is, it's real because we place value in it. If we didn't place value in it, then it wouldn't be real.
Exactly. And whether or not that currency existed, there would be a form of it happening between us.
Absolutely.
Individuals, one way or the other. Hey, man, you got a couple tomatoes, I'll trade you some.
Absolutely,
made, or whatever.
Right.
There's going to be some type of trade or some type of currency or an idea of, and that's where they tell us the idea was that these bankers came in benevolently. Oh, just pull it up here and we'll give you a note that says we got your money here, and
you know what?
We'll charge you a fee. Well, that's what they tell us how it started, but I think, man. I think there's something bigger as far as that goes, especially since there's nothing to back any of that up anymore, except for property.
Wasn't the idea of money in the first place created by the Sumerians?
Yeah, well,
way back when they had the gold coin for something and trade.
It was done by a bunch of what do you call them? Babylonian Jews. That's why it started. Even the white supremacists, KKK, all that stuff comes from there. The hate, the white power believe that you have a privilege. That comes from the Zionism Jews over ruin the world. They had a plan for this. This is how they deploy that plan. Charlottesville, because they needed that.
Chaos, keep you running here and there willy nilly.
Yeah, but if we all divide and conquer. So if you knew that was coming and you don't pay more mind to it, somebody said something like a couple of weeks ago about our consciousness. Once we agree to serve you, they get like an okay. They listening to our point. They're listening to our frequencies.
That's right.
But they listen to our frequencies in a way that once you agree to it, like say for example, you're a Trump supporter. And you agree to the wall, and you agree to all this hate, he wins, they'll deploy that. So once we're ready for the nuclear holocaust they're going to do in North to the majority rules, they're going to deploy that. And the people need to know that they're really, really paying attention to our minds, because there's a war for our minds. Cell phone guys, all this crap comes into play. They're just tools to do.
Well, that's the thing. Is as soon as everybody was accepting of this hurricane coming, it's already in their minds.
They all manifested it to happen.
As big as the big, and as much as I want to bust it out, I'm just one person. Like there's not enough people saying, "Booey you." We're not buying this.
Watch that video.
Not enough people enough, whatever. So it's like. They've already got it. So now it's like scramble and go, and
Yeah, you get enough people believing
it. As this is happening, somebody else is somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying that I can't take away enough people's beliefs. 16 million people in Florida are thinking the hurricane's coming out right now.
They're making it happen. Yeah. You guys, New York, you need to come to our chat room and Discord, because you'll see that, just people, not the conscious that people are throwing around so freely. We totally know about manifestations, and we know how we do it, and we know how once they tell everybody something, they have them believe in it so strongly that people are making it happen.
Yes, the laws of attraction at its finest.
Yeah, definitely.
But
the mind is powerful.
To push this thing west now.
Powerful
so I don't know what's going on.
We were all powerful at one point.
It's getting pushed west.
We still are.
Something.
We lost that consciousness.
No. There's people waking up. See, this is the point of people waking up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is the whole point.
Ooh, excuse me.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt we are waking up, but this is what they're doing to stop us. We all included in this. Do you know the number one? Do you know the terrorist watch list? The number one terrorist group are like Christians.
Probably rightfully so. No, I'm just kidding.
For real, they're on the list. And you know who was number 2? Ex-military personnel.
But I'm serious. I said, let me stop.
Sure. What do you think of that, Dennis?
Do you know who's number 6?
Can I ask you where you get your information from first?
You can search for terrorist watch list by the FBI. You can find that information there. It's all out there. But you know who's number 6? The KKK. They're considered a terrorist group, and nobody condemned them as a terrorist group. What they did in Charlottesville. See what they lied to you right there.
Let me ask you this.
Go ahead, Dennis.
No, I was just saying, let me ask you this. You know, as far as like KKK goes, I mean, I don't know personally any KKK members, and I don't think I don't think nobody does.
I've never met a person.
That's what I'm saying.
I do.
Okay.
That's not true.
Okay, well, you got one.
I do. Check it out. When my father passed away, we found all his KKK stuff.
Okay, well, what did you find out?
He probably repented.
No, let me ask you this.
This was hidden. This stuff was hidden. Nobody knew. Nobody knew. Well, nobody knew.
Well, let me ask you this. Because there are a lot of, there are a lot of groups that are misunderstood. And I'm not saying KKK is, I would never fucking mess with it. But I understand philosophies of different organizations and all this stuff. Now, so let me ask you this. You said your dad, you found out, had affiliations with it. Is that what you're saying? Or?
Yep, he had the white hoods, all that, everything.
KKK.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about. You said KKK. I'm just talking. I was going to ask you based on that. You witnessed your father or grandfather. Did you say it was your father having interactions with people of color, and was it anything to be suspicious about, or whatever? Is there?
He was always suspicious. He was always, yeah. Yep.
Well, I'm talking about like, did he like treat people of color different?
Of course he did.
Yeah, because you're Indian, man. I forgot.
Yeah, that's how.
No, I totally understand that. That's what I'm saying. There's a different culture back then as well, too. There's a different cultural environment, especially through the what they call it.
And choose, right? They pick and choose.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think so. They pick and choose because, listen to me.
They do.
Because of me being light-skinned the way I am, I was kind of like, I call myself a chameleon, because I was even tried to recruit to go to one of their meetings. So when they found out that I was Latino, they were like, "No, all right." So
that ain't gonna happen.
This, I don't know what they were, but they were trying to get me to come to Plant City, Florida, and I found out later that's one of their main hubs. And you know what's funny about that place in Florida? It's not far from Tampa, where their homegirl lives. It's literally going towards Orlando. They have a tree there, an old tree that used to hang black people. And the tree has never been removed. They literally put a fucking road around it. So the left people going right, the other one people going to the left. Okay? They will not cut the fucking tree down.
Wow, that's some weird shit. I'm gonna have to look that shit up.
Not only you can look it up, in the middle of it, there's old stories. There's a hole in the middle of the tree. And there's old blood, a hole in the middle, like a whole big hole.
Oh, okay.
Because listen, the old stories. Listen.
I'm sorry.
Yo, stop fucking yo. Hold on, fully real, man. Listen. Let me tell you, because I'm about to. The tree was hit by lightning and it split open in half. that made that hole in there. Okay, and the blood that used to hang black people was deposited there.
I'm sorry, bro.
Come on, dog. How you say that? Is it a hole or a hole?
Hold on, this is all good, man. I'm just, I
Yeah,
can't, you know, it's
yeah.
just
You
my brain is
you
fucked
wild
up, man.
now,
I'm
dude. You
sorry,
fucked
bro.
up. I thought you was my dude. I speak Spanglish. You understand?
Nah, bro, I'm feeling good. It's all good, man. Go ahead, continue,
He's
please.
just fuzzy. That's all.
So, can you believe they used to hang black people there in that tree and they will not cut it down?
You guys, we're not laughing at what he's saying.
Now, where's this at, though?
Plant City, Florida. It's all. It's a town where there's nothing but cotton and vegetables and old farms and a lot of
plantation
farms.
land.
It's a plantation, all plantation.
Yeah.
And they got a lot of old rules there. You don't go in there wilding out. No.
See now when I think of something like that, I don't think that they left that tree up as a symbol of respect. If anything, I think that was left up as a tool of psychological oppression or exactly. So when I see something like that, I
it's
automatically
hate. To me,
exactly.
It's hate.
Exactly.
It gave me the goosebumps. It gave me the goosebumps going there.
Think of it that way, especially if it's like a unusually large tree, which the majority of them don't exist no more. The vast majority of all that old wood is already cut the fuck down and destroyed. But to me, that's definitely something that they leave purposely to kind of like fuck with your psyche.
Look up. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm guarantee you, man. That story was told to me by this dude who worked with me.
Yeah, that's
he was
bullshit.
Dead serious.
That's where I go. Like when I was talking about the KKK, I don't know anybody personally. You said I know about the organization, and if you have powerful enough people in your family, you're going to be somewhat one way or the other affiliated with some type of organization. One way or the other. So. But
I know a Mason,
you
a Freemason.
know somebody.
For the most part, but when we see KKK, like that Charleston bullshit, with these guys are KKK. Well, they didn't even claim to be KKK. They were just white supremacists or whatever the fuck.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
And they're walking with these fucking tiki torches down the street. That's not staged and that's not bullshit. Are you fucking kidding?
It's definitely staged.
It was a cartoon.
And the sad part about it is the fucking same people paying for the white supremacist side is also paying for the people protesting the white supremacists.
That's why it's a cartoon. It's like you're watching fucking Spy versus Spy. Remember the Mad magazine?
Yeah,
Spy
exactly.
Versus Spy. These guys you're paid to walk around the country, to bus around the country and fucking set these protests up and get
that bullshit
people to come down and support them.
They all got off the same bus, right?
They'll sit there on a microphone for hours saying the same bullshit over and over and doing these stupid chants. It's fucking retarded, man. I really
That's why I don't understand why
me sick to my stomach. Hurts my spirit, man. Hurts my soul to watch that bullshit.
And all this stuff started with Hurricane.
But people feed into it. That's the problem. If people didn't fucking feed into it, it would probably not. I ain't gonna say it wouldn't exist, but it probably wouldn't be as intense. But people constantly feed into this shit.
Because they watch it on television, and they believe that it's real. No, like we're talking right now. There's no problem here with it because. Well, we're awake. We're an exception to the rule, I guess. But not all of us, man. We all have these underlying presumptions, I guess you might say, or whatever. But actually, man, I'm talking to you guys. I mean, I love talking to all you guys, man. It's
like a therapy.
But
it's like therapy.
Yeah, it is, man. But like going out into the world and watching people walk around, or watching maybe a Facebook, like somebody actually, like a genuine person put a Facebook live video on, or but you guys been watching them fucking SJW fail videos. That shit is hilarious.
Social justice warrior fails.
I was having a freaking bad day until I got on here.
I'm glad that we can you came out.
Yeah, that's good to know.
I don't know how I found you, Dre, for real. I don't know how to find you on those things, but I just on my YouTube and I send you the invite.
Hey, New York. I'm gonna this chat room we have, and I think you'd like it in there.
What's the matter with you?
What's the matter with you, man?
Yeah, you gotta go into Discord.
Hey, okay, I reload it.
I gotta go back because I gotta be up early in the morning and I gotta work.
Okay,
and I
honey.
gotta drive and ugh.
Okay, I'm gonna send you a link and then you can talk to us
Good
on your
luck.
drive and tell us
If
what
you
everything's
in Ocala, let me know.
I'm not planning on going to Ocala right now, but no. I used to go up there all the time. His grandparents lived up there, but not now.
Hey, Glowing. In the morning, I will send you a link to this so that
kill somebody with this.
We can be on live while you're going through the street and you can tell us what's going on.
Let me show my crew.
Sure.
If you don't mind.
With my blood,
yeah, I don't.
tears, literally.
I mean, I have to work first thing in the morning, and it's gonna be chaos there at first.
I know.
They're probably gonna let you go a couple hours. They'll be like, everybody's just getting the hell out of here.
Well, I believe that this westward track is really gonna put it right on Tampa, so I want to get the hell out.
Oh man.
Yeah, I want you to get out.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, I'm almost thinking I don't even know if they'll
You know what this is?
Push it south. Push it back south now.
You see this?
Go. Yeah, I see you playing with a knife.
It's a knife, but it was.
A knife.
You know what it was first?
Look at my knife.
Part of a railroad nail, one of the railroad nails that go down on the railroad track.
Oh. I was like, yo, you ain't gonna be happy until you cut your damn self, man. You put that shit away.
It's not even that sharp. It's not sharp at all. It's not really that sharp. It'll cut something if you hard enough.
This one.
Oh God. Well, there's a good image to go to bed for.
Let's just go to bed. That's the last image.
That's like the shower scene, right?
So
what was that show back in the days?
Psycho.
Really scary shit.
Psycho?
No. It was like Twilight Zone.
Oh, Twilight Zone. Yeah, it wasn't scary.
Yeah, half the time I feel like a minute.
Psycho.
Remember the Twilight Zone? Remember the Knight Rider?
Yeah.
Said Knight Rider. You talking about fucking David Hasselhoff? What you fucking talking about? Knight Rider?
I know, right?
Yeah. That's what was popular in Puerto Rico when we were kids.
Talking car.
You don't know. You don't even know how funny it is to listen to that motherfucking Spanish. Yeah. Oh, your kid, jump in the car.
He's like, "Ven aquí!" Fucking calling kid and shit. He's like, "The fuck?" Vente.
What about?
He's like, "Vente."
Ven acá, kid. Por favor.
Oh my.
Oh shit.
Yo, what about Treasure Island? Was it Treasure Island?
Try to get some sleep, okay? Yeah, the
plane.
He's like, the plane, boss.
The plane. Your boss.
Yo, you know that motherfucker in real life, yo. He was a motherfucker, yo. He said he used to drink
he was
like
a pimp.
a liter. Yeah, he was a pimp like a motherfucker, yo. But he used to drink. They said he used to drink like I think it was like 2 liters or 5 liters or some crazy shit of like some hard ass liquor like Hennessy or something. I was like, yo, that little motherfucker was getting it.
He was a gangster,
and he was macking. I was like, yo, this little
gangster. He probably had more women than thousands of men combined.
Bro, he was on Fantasy Islands and like a motherfucker. The plane, boss. I got the plane.
The plane, boss.
No, he said he got the plan, motherfucker. He got the plan.
Sí, Tatu. Estate quieto, por favor. Tatu, por favor. Calm down.
Oh shit. Whoa.
Yes, boss. I like women. Big tetas.
Oh damn.
What other show? Oh, you know what other show I used to watch when I was in Puerto Rico? I used to watch the Invisible Man or the $1 Million Man.
Steve Austin, that was my shit.
Yeah.
Also, I also watch the A-Team in Spanish. It's the craziest shit watching.
That shit probably funny.
What's his name? Baracus. Mr. T.
B.A. Baracus.
No me jodas, por favor. No me jodas, por favor.
Hey, say I pity the fool in Spanish.
I was that's what I was thinking, but I really can't come up with it, man. I can't remember, but
come up the best Spanish version of I pity the fool.
That would be funny as hell. I'll look that up. But one of the shows that I used to watch, and I guarantee you nobody here has watched this show. It was El Chavo del Ocho. It was a famous show. Came from Mexico, like was filmed in Mexico, but most of the Spanish, island or whatever, they could watch TV. That was like every day around 5 o'clock.
Mondo.
And or whatever local channel
gigante.
Queridos amigos televidentes, no te olvides que estamos aquí vivo.
Yeah, what the fuck?
That was good.
Wow. Live.
Sounds just like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, you can make some money doing the voiceover, bro. Some real shit.
Señoras y señores, que estamos aquí en vivo, satélite.
Yeah, see, I don't know Spanish like that, bro. Once you start going 50 miles an hour, I'm lost like a motherfucker.
Yeah, but you should already know, what I'm saying, a little bit.
Un poquito, yeah, exactly.
Un poquito, no te olvides.
Yeah.
El huracán, Irma.
I understand more than I can speak anyway.
Look. Huracán, what does that mean?
I have no fucking idea.
Look at how it sounds. Look. Huracán. Hurricane.
Oh.
Hurricane. Huracán.
True that.
Okay. So a lot of words in Spanish can sound even you can hear them in English if you really pay attention to them.
Yeah, well, I ain't catch that one. That's probably because I say hurricane and it sounded more like can. So,
huracán.
See, now if you just said hurricane, I would have knew exactly what you were saying.
Let me see if I can find another word who sounds Spanish.
So the dialect would be something that I would probably have an issue with.
And we are still talking about the hurricane for the ones that are listening.
Word.
I went to Google Translate and looked up "I pity the fool" and translated it to Spanish.
Okay, say.
Well, I'm not sure. I pity the fool.
That's ought to be interesting.
Say it again.
Los tontos.
Hold on.
Me dan pena los tantos. Is that close?
I don't know what the fuck you saying, bro. You don't even say that shit again, man. That shit is crazy talk you saying there.
Me dan pena los tantos.
Oh, I pity. I pity means me da pena. I hear you. I hear something you saying. Me da pena.
Los tantos. Yeah.
Me da pena. Me da pena.
Me da pena los tantos.
Los tontos.
Me dan pena los tontos.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
L-O-S-T.
Yeah. I pity the dumb. So fool means dumb. So yeah, you're right. You're right. You're good. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yay.
Now you have to say it in Spanish like Mr. T. Because
Okay. What is it?
Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest.
Okay. Hold on. Chill. Me pena los tontos, right?
Yeah.
Me pena los tontos.
No.
Me pena. He said me pena los tontos.
Me pena los tontos.
Yeah, there you go. That's probably how they translate it on your Spanish version of 18.
Yeah, they should make an app for that.
Oh damn!
They should make an app for that shit for real.
They probably got an app for that shit.
They probably do.
They got an app for everything, but even to drink fucking vodka. Are you serious?
Yeah, if a motherfucker don't know how to drink, they just need to be slapped.
They need to stay away from it for real.
Except for Russians, man, they got big bowls. They drink vodka like.
You know what's funny? I'm gonna tell you. I know a lot of people. There's a lot of close-minded individual, and I hope that I could some way touch somebody who might not like to meet people from. But you missing out. There's a lot of cool people in the world. And I can tell you, Polly, she's a pilot. She's met people from all over the world. And we should be proud being part of the human genome because we are special.
Yeah. I'm very happy about that.
Even though we are kind of like so different, but we are so alike. And I met people out there who wouldn't even... I met a guy for 18 years. He told me, when we really got really cool, he told me he's never met a Puerto Rican or a black person in his life.
Damn.
With them, straight up. And I'm like, what?
Really?
Yeah, he's like, he went to school. There was no black kids in his high school.
That's gangster.
He's like 15 years older than me, so he's a little older. But he was like, you know, you're the first. You changed my mind. I swear to God, he told me like that. I changed his way of thinking because he never had. He's like, you're the coolest dude has ever met in my life. He knows my daughter. He knows I know his family. I know his son. He's been locked up so many fucking times. He's a biker. He likes to drive all over Florida.
Hey, where did he grow up? What part of the country?
In the middle of fucking Central Florida with nothing but fucking. They only have like 2 bars in his town.
they must be
small town, white town.
Nothing but white people.
That's weird, you know, because I mean, I'm in the South. I grew up in Arkansas. Dude, we had some diversity. I'll tell you that much.
Pretty much where we live is the outskirts of Central Florida forest. There's a forest in Central Florida that keeps the whole Florida pretty much alive. It's very crucial. There used to be an old tree there. You got it to work?
What kind of tree you talking about? There used to be an old tree.
my daughter got the flashlight working. Show 'em. Emergency! Emergency! Oh, we gotta go! Hold on. I'm ready.
That's what I'm talking about.
He'll be floating with a damn katana hanging out his
hand. Where's hers? Where's her life jacket, man?
It's over there.
All right.
She can swim. She can swim 10 times better than me. So I know she'll grab a tree if she has to and hang in there. That's what you gotta do if you ever get flooded. Find a tree and just stand there and wait for the whole shit to go away. Don't try to swim nowhere.
That's a good idea, man. I mean, that motherfucker be 50 feet tall. The higher the water gets, you just keep climbing up and up. That motherfucker.
Yeah, man. And just stand there and hold for your. And
the water starts going down. You climb down a little bit,
little by little.
That's not a bad idea, man. That's not a bad idea.
That's. There's this guy that I follow on YouTube like 3 years ago, and his book is called survival something. I can't remember, but he has like he said he was talking about this, and he actually said find the mountains like Utah. People in the West Coast needs to go to Utah. If you're listening, anybody out there, go to Utah. Stay there. Because why? Because it's surrounded by fucking mountains. It's gonna be hard to be flooded. But everything else, look at the Yellowstone thing. Look it up. Find out what's going on out there.
Hey, you guys seen that show TV show Jericho. I mean, I'm a TV junkie, so whatever. I mean, it depends on you know, what the show is about and the character, you know, the how the actors are. I mean, I don't like a lot of like the network television shows are pretty freaking corny, but there are a lot of like. Anyway, going back to Jericho,
the most healthiest thing you can buy.
Look, the most healthiest thing.
I'm sorry, let me cut you off, but I wanted to show you. You see this?
Watercress.
Yes, you good. You saw that?
I saw it, man. It's pretty good.
Where? Let me show you the other one.
Kale.
Yeah, let me show you the other one. It's essential to have this. You see
Amaranth, red garnet, heirloom seeds. Where do you get those seeds?
You buy them on Amazon. They'll get there in 2 days. Hopefully you can get them. This guy is awesome. You're spending your money on another dude. You're not worrying about a corporation or a big company. This is just a dude doing his thing, and you support him only. So, and you combine this, you'll be a healthy motherfucker. Excuse me. But people are gonna be like, yo, what the hell is he on? Like, he's healthy. Have you ever seen somebody healthy before?
Seen somebody?
No,
shitload of wine.
They be like, no, I never seen somebody healthy before. How does he look? Well, like him. It's rare. Have you ever? You know what I'm saying? You think about that. You'd be like, yo, not for nothing, but I got C's everywhere in my house.
Hey,
C's everywhere.
Let me tell you this, man. I don't
C's everywhere.
That. I don't do any of that stuff, and I eat bullshit food. But you know what I don't do? I don't go to the doctor.
You see this?
It's gonna be like, yeah, I see. Well, never mind. Yeah.
You grow this. I'm gonna tell you a little secret.
Okay.
You grow this. You grow the plant in abundance. Then you make the oil of it. You gotta have to figure it out. Go to YouTube, how to make oregano oil.
Yeah.
Then you start taking it. Get yourself a ozone machine like this one. I'm gonna show you. I got an ozone machine in my house. It's like $80 on Amazon. Hold on. Excuse me, but you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. Once you make the oil, you put the ozone machine in there, do it for 30 days. You let it do its thing. You don't touch it. You just let it bubble for 30 days. Then you take the oil, you put it in your fridge, and you use it for anything, for even taking a couple of drops under your tongue to put it in any wounds. Cool. We got this.
So you make your
one of the most
effective
antibiotics that you can get in the world.
Yeah, I mean,
it's very potent. I don't recommend to take it every single day, but you could take 3 drops per week because it's that potent.
You make
if
that
you take
yourself?
It in small, yeah, you can make it yourself. Yes.
No, I'm asking you. Do you make it yourself?
Yeah, we all do. I got friends that I mentor.
Nice.
The people that I get feedback from are older people, like 75, 80-year-olds that I come across. They take me more serious than the younger people.
Are the older people like that age? Have they been through the allopathic medical system and not found success, or have they leaned more towards the natural lifestyle?
Yeah, they're more. You know what's more funny? And I love for everybody to hope listening to this. The elderly people are more aware. Either this more of on the low, but they're aware of the medical system being corrupted.
You know how they figured it out? You know how they figured it out, in my opinion? They have sat in front of that television more often than any of us have. You know what I mean?
They see this.
They're older. All they have to do is sit there and watch TV and all day long. And I'm not saying that's what they do, but it's so much easier for them to see the fucking cartoon bullshit they put on there.
Pattern. Yeah. It's a pattern. For example, I'm gonna give you a good example of why I think this hurricane is not that big of a deal. Because if you look out to across all the networks, CBS, Fox, they're using the same lingo.
It's all scripted.
Yeah, you better get out. You're gonna get caught in this fucking get out. You know what I'm saying? That's all I hear. That's all I hear.
Did you ever see that video where it's probably like 25, 30 different news agencies across the country? They're all using the same
script. Yes, I've seen that.
Yes, same exact
script. Fuck the fuck out.
Word for word.
They're using the same script. It's like the boss who wrote it, all his peers. Hey, I want you to put this down. Nobody else can get off script. If they do, if they slip, they're gonna get fired if they don't follow the rules. Yes, boss.
Yeah, they're fucking. It's all scripted. They all use the same lingo. And the shit was like literally word for word. I think it was like one person that didn't. They might have used one word.
I seen that video.
Yeah, it was like one word.
It was an awesome video. That guy gets thumbs up, just like Brother Sanchez when he does his good videos. I don't think Brother Sanchez should do no more live videos. I think he should stick to his good videos that I like.
Yo, you missed the debate the other night. What the fuck was the boy's name? Something Hernandez or some shit, yo. Whoa.
What?
Yeah, it was ridiculous though. Like Sanchez tore his ass up in like 15 minutes, literally. And the dude, when it was his turn to go or whatever, he was just playing YouTube videos of different people, like talking about the so-called proofs of the globe type shit. It was crazy. And matter of fact, it was Taharka Bey set it up. And he was kind of neutral at first or whatever, but then by the time that shit was over, he was mad as hell, salty as hell, because his boy got his ass chewed up.
Just like the losing team.
Yeah, but it got ugly because at first it was like, yo, as soon as the boy started pulling out NASA footage and he pulled out the Red Bull jump, I was like, oh, what's a wrap? I was like, Sanchez is about to fucking annihilate this dude, and that's exactly
like you can read his fucking mind.
Yeah, but that's
like you can read his mind, like.
And he literally every question that was asked to him. Every question that was Sarana Suits, I'm trying to get in here. He calling. He's got to click on the phone though. But yeah, look, man, he literally he dismantled this dude in like 15 minutes. Every question that they asked him, he had a good answer for it. Details, was quick, and he had time limit, just like the other dude. It was like, he might have gave him like 2 minutes or 3 minutes to get their shit off, and he just annihilated the dude.
But I think you need to be organized. You
should go watch the video. It's a debate between Bro Sanchez and this dude. I think it's something Hernandez. I watch
Brother Sanchez videos.
Yeah,
I've been on boycotting everybody, not just him, just boycotting everybody because I need a reset to transform, and then back to trans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you got to know how to reset, just like a detox. You should do a detox once a year. Especially if you eat meat, stop it. But if you don't, a year. But if you don't already eat meat, then you don't have to detox because you are all right.
I still eat meat a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
Like pepperoni, any hot dogs,
Nah, I don't eat
anything
none
that
of that shit
contain
though.
anything you contain meat, detox, good detox, or raw. For example, mangoes, tamarind, cherries, prunes. Not do you know thing that I mentioned cannot be GMO. They can't change those. They only change the easy ones. Remember that. This is a trick I'm telling you. See a fruit, they always been the same since beginning till never changed. Those are good fruits. Those are more alkalized fruits. Then you got the vegetables like amaranth. Like homeboy was really good to peep that. I like that. These are red amaranths. What is that resemble to you? The color in a human body.
Shit, your heart.
The blood, the color of the blood, right?
Yeah, that too.
So, what is the most important part of your organ to be worrying about? Your blood, because it carries the oxygen to your body. So, if you can clean your blood, then everything else will fall into place. Not heal disease. Your body is the only one who can.
It'll
But you
facilitate
can
it.
guide. So by giving it alkalized food when you are an acidic human being, because we are 90% of our 90 fucking 5% of us are acidic, and only a few like you, Dre. I know you still a little meat, but if you are a 80-20 diet, then you are good. That means 80% clean and 20%. I still call that a good diet. But watercress,
That shit's real good for you.
the most abundant natural green planet, and it
Nasty as
grows.
fuck though.
Wow, good. But if you put it in a juicer with some bananas and apples, tasty. And this is how real I'm gonna get with you right now.
I put that shit in my salad sometimes, man.
I'm gonna be real with you. This is how real. What the fuck? Oh, it's right here. Check it out.
A whole bunch of that shit.
Greens. More nutritious this way when they're smaller than when they're bigger. You can grow this in your kitchen counter. Pretty much like it's a weed. And it is a weed, but it's a growing weed in the water. You can grow this on top of your fish pond, your fish thingy.
Medicinal plants do that. They grow everywhere.
Oh my God.
So that people could find them and use them for healing. And I'm glad that people find plants for healing. You know, talking about like the medicinal plants.
Okay.
What you learned to do.
Much better.
Right? Yeah. I'm far away from that.
You talking to us? I can't. You talk. I hear you talking.
Damn it. Yeah, I was talking. We all.
So, you got the amaranth, you got the watercress, and you got the kale. All three of them are easy to grow and alkalize. So you consume this every day. I don't care what it is. No meat, not even fish, no eggs, no milk,
Cheese.
no cheese,
Fuck,
none of that
man.
shit.
Jason, fuck that.
Yo, no, listen. I did
No,
that shit for 2 years.
listen.
I did that shit for 2 fucking
It'll
years.
work. I guarantee it. You will heal. I don't care what it is. You can have cancer, diabetes. Diabetes in 3 weeks you can cure just drinking goji berry juice for 3 weeks. You can cure that shit in easy fucking
You
get some
gotta,
longevity
you gotta
spinach.
be careful about your goji berries though, because all that shit usually comes from like China and Thailand, and they grow that shit in
Oh no
biosolids.
doubt, no doubt. You see how you I always say that I agree with you
Yeah,
on
they
that
got
one.
some
You got
shit
to make
going
sure you got
on.
organic, 100% goji berry seeds. Make sure you know what you're putting on the organic soil, so you know what you're getting. 100%. And I tell you what, all your vegetables, including what I'm telling you, I'm going outside. I showed earlier, all that shit, I got it outside, and it's growing perfectly. You know?
Yeah, yeah, man. I was literally strictly on fruits and vegetables for 2 years, literally.
Then I'd love to hear about that because
And
it's hard for
and
me.
I
I'm
did
not gonna lie
that.
to
Like,
you.
listen, I like literally. I went from a weekend of eating ribs, burgers, hot dogs, you name it, to the following week. I just made up my mind that I ain't eating meat, and I did that shit for 2 fucking years.
What happened? Why you switch back?
Cause I started losing too much fucking weight. I was like, yo, man, I started like Pookie out this motherfucker. I was like, bruh. So not only that, but you know what too, when I left my construction job, you know what I'm saying, with the change of income, it was hard to keep eating that way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I had to switch up my pitch with the way that I was spending my money at the grocery store. You go in a grocery store around here and you can fill up the little top part of the shopping cart, with fruits and vegetables, and maybe have about, 5 or 6 items down bottom, and you looking at $1.20. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's crazy like that. So, but then on the flip side, you can buy a big ass package of chicken that's got enough chicken to eat off of that motherfucker for 4 or 5 days if you eat a piece or two a day. I mean, maybe
Mm-hmm.
a couple pieces here and there, and that shit would be like $5. So it's like, it gets to the point, for at least with me, it
That's why I
got.
grow my own shit.
Yeah, but then like I said, I was losing weight like a motherfucker, and then like I said, after about 2 years, I was like, you know what? And then I started eating chicken and fish a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But not that much. Like, I literally eat salad for like 4 or 5 days out of the week, and then 2 of those days I might cook me some chicken or whatever, and just to have a little something heavy. Because when I'm eating salads, I was eating like 5 times a day. I eat a big salad.
Damn.
Like, literally right now, I eat a salad that'll feed like 5 different people. Like, you could literally feed 5 people off of one salad. I'll sit there and eat that whole thing to the neck, and I'll be good for like 4 hours or so. And then after that, I'd be hungry than a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm high energy, like,
Fucking
yeah,
fucking me up.
yeah. So it's like I gotta constantly eat. But then, like I said, if I eat me a piece of chicken or something with a half the salad, then I'm good for much longer. Like, I can go 8, 9 hours without eating because I'm just not hungry. As long as I can get me some water or something like that, I'll be
Yeah, because
good.
it takes longer to digest meat.
Yeah,
But I'm not
exactly.
saying, listen, I'm not saying that you have to stop eating meat for forever. My diet, it's only 120 days because it takes 120 days to blood to clean.
Mm-hmm.
So when you start this diet, consideration, when you get to 120 days, it's when your body recycles the blood. It's clean. So then you got to let the body heal before you can introduce again meats and vegetables, whatever that it takes longer to digest because those can digest too longer. Some quicker, some longer. But chicken, especially red meats, they take longer, like three weeks to complete digest. You don't really want to put that in your body.
Yeah, see, I don't fuck with pork. I don't eat beef. I'll eat chicken. I'll eat
That's
fish.
just that's not meant for the body. Period. It's not that our body's not designed. Maybe fish. It's part of we are. We might be, our DNA is very close to fish type things. Consume the fish and digest it easier. It's like we know it. Digest things when it takes the vegetables, fruits, it breaks it down. It knows the DNA. It knows the code.
Right, to assimilate it. I get what you're saying, and not really do no harm. Yeah, I mean, I know what you're saying, but yeah.
So, like for example, this is a good thing that I don't know who's the guy who did the video. Good, cool, good point of why humans should not eat meat. He said like this. I want you to take in consideration what I'm telling you. He gets everybody's attention. He said, you're going to have a dog and a cat. And he's going to put strawberries, apples, and a banana. He's going to put raw fish, whatever. Put the cat, let him go to see what he's going to choose to eat. What do you think the cat and dog chose? The fresh fruits and vegetables or the raw fishes and meats?
I would say the meat.
Right. Now the human was turned. The human was put the same
fruits
information. And he went for the fresh fruits and vegetables. It was part of his information, the genetic code material. Then it was the strawberries, bananas, apples. It was delicious, and it was to our inner energy. But we didn't touch no meat into our existence. Why? Because I believe there's a few who want us to eat blood foods. If you can get rid of those blood foods, you'll be all right. You get rid of the mucus out of your cells because we are trillions and shitload of cells, our body, mucus, and they all are congested. So what do you do when you have something full of shit around it? And you wash it until everything goes away, right?
Yo.
So that's what you gotta do. A lot of people don't want to take that fucking route. You know what I'm talking about, dogs?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That's hard as shit, right? It's probably the hardest shit you've ever done.
Actually, I enjoyed it. Like, I actually, I would go to the fucking supermarket and I was happy to go get my fresh shit, even though I was going to a supermarket. But listen, but it was a big ass difference from eating motherfucking ribs every weekend and fucking Wawa hoagies and shit with processed lunch meat.
Because you were aware of the situation. You were aware. You were like,
like
point. You could see
like my
people's
diet,
spirits.
Yeah, but my diet, like for the vast majority of my life, was like, it didn't include vegetables and shit. Like when I was a kid, I ate vegetables because my mom made me eat them motherfuckers. But other than that, it was like fucking king size Snickers bars, Chocodiles, fucking, a bunch of bullshit. So, you get to a point where you realize how fucked up that shit is for your body, and that you're just giving your body empty nutrition that it can't truly use. So, I got to the point where, I actually enjoyed eating fucking raw fruits and vegetables, not cooked, no dressing. If anything, maybe some balsamic vinegar and maybe a little olive oil
I do
or some
that to my
shit like
daughter.
that.
She hates it.
Yeah, but once I eliminated
She hates it
certain
when I
things like
no
that,
dressing,
yeah.
no cheese,
See, now
no
that was my
meat. And
weakness
she
though.
like,
I
I hate
fuck
you,
with some
Dad. I want to
cheese.
kill you.
To me, cheese is like crack. Yeah, I fucks with the cheese
It's the
still. I'm like,
worst. I can't.
man.
I'm telling you, I'm not gonna lie. Fucking
They actually
delicious.
say it's something in the cheese that's addictive. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's something in the
Yeah,
cheese
it's
that's
delicious.
addictive.
It's something. Cheese whiz is my favorite.
Oh, man, that ain't fucking cheese. That's damn chemicals in the can. Look, that ain't no damn cheese.
That's how they got me, dog. I'm not lying.
Yeah, but
I'm
man,
telling you, they got me too.
at least I actually eat real fucking cheese. You ain't the cheese I eat. You ain't spraying that shit out of no fucking can. That's for damn sure.
My God, I could put that
I
shit on a
can't fuck
fucking
with it.
baked potato.
Like, yo, if I want me some cheese sauces on some shit like that, I'll get me a block of fucking cheddar cheese and melt that shit up.
Yo, stop talking like that, B. I'm
Yeah,
shit
but
up.
whatever.
You're gonna get me hungry and shit.
I'll fuck
Got
some
the
cheese
munchos.
up. It's
Got the munchos.
Lou Awake in the chat saying it's the opioids in the cheese that keeps you coming back for more. And I
You probably
could
fucking
believe
right.
that. I could absolutely
You
believe
probably
that.
right. Just like fucking beer. Why you got so many alcoholic?
Yeah, see, and I very rarely drink beer. I probably drank more beer in the past 4 days than I drank in the past year.
You're not even close to the hurricane. What the fuck was going on, dog?
Nah, boy, you know what? This is because I've been on the plantation working like a motherfucker, and when you get shit
That's
done,
right.
sometimes you gotta kick back and toss up a bottle or so. That's just how I do.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I really don't drink. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a case of beer
You
sitting in my
deserve it.
refrigerator for like a fucking year, and
Yo,
I
you ever
barely put a dent
imagine
in.
if you give 100% of your income back to you, what you could be, what
Man,
you could have been, what you could have achieved? If everybody was titled to that, our world would exist now. Think about this, woman. Don't think about nothing else. We all were giving 100% of our income, and it was our choice to donate to whatever cause we wanted to. That was the only thing we can do. But all our wages, including at $12, $15, $20, $30, $100, it was all back to us. And it was just our choice. And it was just common courtesy. Our environment was taken care of. How would you think the world would be right now if we all think like that 400 years ago?
Knowing how human nature is, I'm sure somebody would have fucked it up somewhere along the line. I mean, I'm just
But it
keeping it
wouldn't be
real.
beautiful.
Oh yeah, I mean it could be, theoretically, yeah, absolutely. I agree.
It would be the greatest thing. We were all wise. We were all wealthy.
Shit, if that's the case,
Good. Nobody.
they might as well just have it where you don't even fucking need money. Just kind of like, I guess it's that the Ubuntu fucking movement where you just kind of everybody pitches in their talents and skills to the greater good, and everything is free. Pretty much.
If I had all that money right now, I'd buy Bitcoin. That's what I'd do.
I ain't
Oh
fucking,
shit!
I ain't fucking with no Bitcoin. I'm good.
Yo, he's wild
Put
out.
it
Yeah,
all
he's
in
wild
Bitcoin,
out.
man. I'll be
Good
the
luck with
richest man in
that.
the world.
Listen to the words that I'm
I'm about to
speaking
take
of.
my ass to bed. I got some work to do in the morning, fellas.
I do too, man. Actually, I gotta work.
So I'm gonna have to say
All right,
good morning or good night, whatever the fuck it
peace.
is.
It's
I'll
2
holler at
o'clock in the
y'all on the flip
morning, crack of
side.
dawning.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, peace.
All right, New York, take it easy, brother. Dennis, take it easy.
You too,
Marlena,
Dre, man. It's good talking to you, bro.
no doubt. We'll do it again. Take care.
Yeah. Peace, brother. Uh, well, looks like New York checked out too. You didn't have to leave, but you still there, Marlena? Uh-huh. That's what I'm talking about.